Babalooey. I'm Greg Donte. You're watching today's Lifestyles. Thank you for joining us from the God Bless You Acapulco. My next guest, as we mentioned all throughout the earlier part of this particular program, we're delighted and we've been looking forward to having the #1 Madonna lookalike winner throughout the nation. Her name is Denise Vlasis. No doubt you've seen her here, there, and everywhere, but now you're going to see her in today's Lifestyles. Let's give her a nice warm welcome, please, to the lovely Denise Vlasis, Madonna Impersonator. Hello, Denise.
Hello, Greg. How are you?
How are you doing? It's a pleasure to have you here on the program.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
You know, it's almost like having Madonna here. You know, people all throughout, ever since you've been here in the studio, people can say, Greg, is that Madonna? Is that Madonna? I go, yes, that is Madonna. See, I've got contacts. Get away from me. Now they want to meet me. Now they want to know me. First of all, tell us, you are, in fact, the #1 Madonna lookalike in the nation.
By certain contests, I'd say, like MTV and some magazines.
Okay, but those that count.
Right.
I mean, because I understand that even in the contest that you had entered, Madonna herself was involved in making a selection. Could you tell us about that?
Yeah, it was in 1986. Madonna had a Make My Video contest on MTV, and they had about 2,000 videos entered, and they narrowed it down, and Madonna viewed the ones that they narrowed it down to, and she picked the ones she thought deserved to be in the contest. And and that was me.
You know, I noticed that you seem to be rather modest about it, but in fact, you're #1, according to our standards, too. You know, I've seen a lot of the Madonna lookalikes. You were featured in some magazines also. We've seen dozens of them, especially with the lip-sync contest going on and so many impersonators now making a living at it. Are you, in fact, making a living at this? Do you find that you're making a lot more money being Madonna?
Well, it's full-time because I put full-time into it. You know, I make it pretty much my full-time thing, and that's everything from doing benefits where there's no pay to my costumes, to music, to practicing. So it is full-time, definitely.
Approximately how many shows have you done up to this point?
Well, I've been performing for 4 years, non-stop, so.
And how many shows did you say you average within a week?
Within a week, it varies.
Or a month?
You know, every you know, showbiz, it's different each time, so it could be.
You've done over 100 shows, 200?
Over a couple thousand, I'd say.
You know, I was just thinking that's a lot of publicity for Madonna. You know that?
Yeah.
And it's people like yourself that no doubt probably cause her to stay in the #1 top 10. I mean, because in other words, you're everywhere where Madonna cannot be.
Right.
And when you're there, people are thinking of Madonna.
Right.
If you were not on this show, we would not be talking about Madonna.
Exactly.
You see?
Yeah.
I mean, does she appreciate that?
I would hope so. I think in the 4 years that I've done this, I've always taken a very professional aspect. I've always really paid attention to how I present myself when I do my shows. I make sure it's absolutely the best that I can do.
Now, right on that point, the absolute best that you can do, let us show our viewers just some of the talent that you really have. You don't just dress like Madonna, but you, in fact, become Madonna.
Right.
Okay, let's take a look at tell us what we're going to look at first of all.
Okay.
Set the stage for us.
This is a small clip from the MTV video. We filmed it 2 years ago. It was first runner-up in the MTV's Make My Video.
Okay, so this was the video that caused you to be #1.
Yeah.
Okay, with all the prizes and all the good publicity that followed.
Right.
Okay, viewers, let's take a look at this and tell me whether you think this woman really is Madonna. Let's take a look. I'm impressed. That was very, very good. Very, very impressive. Now, how long did it take to shoot that?
1 day. We had 1 day to do it.
And where did you shoot that at?
All over Hollywood, all over Echo Park.
I mean, how did the people react when they saw you doing that?
We had crowds.
They were crowding around looking?
Changing our costumes. Michael, my boyfriend in there, was holding the tape, and Louis, the guy that produced it, was, I mean, we did it all ourselves, you know.
And it was all done in one day?
One day.
Wow, that is very, very commendable. It would seem to me like that would take an awful long. There was a lot of takes in there.
Yeah.
Just changing clothes, jumping from one scene to the other. I mean, whose cars were those? Did you bring your own car?
We bought them. We just...
Or you just jumped in anybody's car,
yeah.
you know? You know, in certain scenes that you look exactly like Madonna. How did you know that you look like Madonna? Did you just look in the mirror and say, yeah, I look just like Madonna, or did someone tell you? How did that whole thing get started?
Well, let's see. When I was in high school, I was dressing up like Marilyn Monroe because I wanted to be the 80s Marilyn. That was like my image. And then, that was kind of my look anyway. And when I saw Madonna, we were so close. And there were so many things that she did that were exactly what I did. So it was kind of spooky sometimes because I'd see quotes that she would say, and it was exactly what I'd say, and all these things. And so people started telling me it, and I just kind of listened to them after a while and went to a couple auditions, and I got the job, and it's been wonderful ever since.
And tell us about this costume that you're wearing. I'm sure that the viewers are looking at that now. Is this an actual replica of something that Madonna herself
This is exactly it. I have these three wonderful friends that live in Chicago, Michael, Lisa, and Marty, and they study all her videos, and they put the gloves and the bustier. These are exact to what she wears.
And when she performs, this would be like at a concert or something like that?
Yeah, this is from the Who's That Girl show, and this is also from the video Open Your Heart.
Very, very good. Now, the other point I was going to ask you was, well, actually, I'm not even going to ask you this. I'm going to tell you this. What I would like to see, and I mean, I'm going to address this to Madonna if she's watching the show. Madonna, wherever you may be, you should feel honored to have someone like this lady here, Denise Vlasis, put in as much time, energy, and effort. And not only that, but she's also very loyal to you also. There's certain things that she would not say so that she would not tarnish your reputation. And please, one of these days when you get your next Grammy, allow her to go up with you. Just let her go up and walk with you and watch the response that you're going to get in showing your appreciation for all that this girl is doing for you. Okay, Madonna? Wherever you are, our hearts are out for you. Again,
thank you.
In your career, I mean, you have to be in physical shape. Those moves are hard.
Yeah, Madonna looks great right now too.
Okay, how do you stay in physical shape? What do you eat? Where do you sleep?
I work out. I teach aerobics, and my mother has a spaghetti sauce on the market which helps me to keep my shape, and it's
a spaghetti sauce.
Cibella's. There's no sugar in it, and there's only 44 calories.
44 calories in this whole jar?
Well, no, in a half a cup.
Oh, in a half a cup, okay.
And there's no sugar, and this is a great thing to eat when you're dieting. There's, no preservatives, and it's the best stuff.
Could I, now, is this, can I have this?
Or? Oh, yeah, that's for you.
Oh, this is for me?
That's from Mama Cibella. That's my mom.
Do you mind if I taste it?
Yeah, you can eat it right out of the jar.
Okay, did you bring a spoon with you?
No, you can use your finger.
I can use my finger?
Do like the Italians,
Okay, do like the Italians. Okay, let me taste this, okay?
That's
Mamma mia, cacciatore, che sabrosa me coffee, you know, che deliciosa. This is really,
you like it,
really, really good stuff.
Yeah.
This is Mamma mia, this is La Cibella.
That's Cibella, and there's 4 different flavors, too. And you're going to feel so much energy after you eat that. That's why I eat it. See, Madonna,
oh, man, this is really, really good. Madonna, you got to try this. Is Madonna?
We gave her some for Christmas, so I.
Oh, she gave you some.
Yeah.
Does she have a number where she can call for more?
Cibella. She knows where to get it.
Oh, she knows where to get it at. Okay, very good. That is really delicious tomato sauce. Tell your mom I said thanks a lot.
Sure, definitely.
And I want to thank you also for. I'm sorry, you're going to make one more remark on the.
Oh no, you can just look for it at Mother's Kitchen and your local grocery stores.
Local grocery stores.
It's going to start hitting the big ones.
Okay, can I find this in a Puerto Rican bodega?
Probably not.
How about if I carried it near myself? Okay.
Yeah, I'll bring you some.
Okay, Denise Vlasis, thank you so much for joining us in the program. It was a pleasure having you here.
Thank you. It's been great.
Yeah, we'd certainly like to have you come back again on our talent showcase.
Definitely.
All right, but when you come back next time, can you do a little dance for us in studio? Maybe
definitely.
Bring some
I'm going to
of
have
your
my
dancers?
dancers.
We're looking forward to it. Now, you're going to take a trip right now.
Yeah, tomorrow.
You're leaving tomorrow for?
Japan, Tokyo.
And from there, you might be going off to Australia?
Right.
When you come back, please let us know of your arrival so we can do a nice little report on some of the... Bring some pictures back, too, from Australia and Japan.
Yeah, definitely.
Show our viewers some of the things that you've done, as well as a little performance here on the show. And I promise you a limousine.
All right.
Okay, we'll be looking forward to it. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank your mom for Cibella pasta sauce. Okay. And thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Donte. We're out of time. We'll see you on the next edition of Today's Lifestyles whenever we air again. Okay? Again, I'm Greg Donte saying goodbye for now.